Well, there are many different types of Medicare plans, so do you know if you're on the best one for you?
If you're not, you could be throwing money out the window. Tom Qualley is here with Sovereign Select, an independent insurance agency. In just a moment, we're going to tell you how he saved one viewer $160 a month, which is a great story to share. Great to have you on the show.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me on.
Let's start with some of the basics about when a person is eligible for Medicare.
When a person's eligible for Medicare, so basically it's when they're either age 65 or when they qualify with a specific disability. Typically when a person qualifies due to disability, once they're considered disabled, they have a 24-month waiting period before Medicare will automatically kick in. Those are basically the two times.
So is there anything they should do once they become eligible for Medicare?
Yeah. So once a person is eligible for Medicare, they need to figure out what are they going to do in addition to their regular Medicare benefits. Medicare is typically automatic when a person is 65 and receiving Social Security benefits. And they really only have two options when they go on Medicare. Their first option really is they could potentially have an employer group plan, like a health insurance plan through their employer that would supplement their Medicare benefits. If that's not an option to them or their group insurance plan is too expensive, then they would come to me. And when they come to me, we're going to decide what private plan would help them. And there are many different types of private plans. There's Medicare. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say, no, I'm glad you brought that up because I'm wondering if a person's eligible for Medicare, what insurance plan options do they have then?
Yep. So they have Medicare supplements, which basically mean that they pay a monthly premium and then pretty much everything's covered 100%. But they, with regard to not covering prescription drugs. So then in addition to that, they would get a Part D prescription drug plan, or they can do a Medicare Advantage plan, which is kind of all-encompassing.
And you really encourage people to kind of shop around, look at everything, and that's something that you help them do easily is take a look at all the options on the table.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. I mean, that's why we do business the way that we do it. We're a broker, so we carry pretty much all the companies that we're able to carry in this area. All the companies that are offered, we carry them or at least have access to them so that when people come to us, we can compare all the plans side by side for them depending on which area they live in, what their specific situation is, whether it's prescription drug needs, health needs, financial needs, whatnot. We can help them compare and find really the best plan to meet their situation.
Last time you were on the show, you got a call from a viewer who saw your segment, and this kind of leads us into a conversation about the special election periods, right?
First call we ever received. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, oh no.
I'd be like, that's really bad. No.
Just kidding. But yes, we actually got a really inspiring call. We got a very inspiring call. It was a guy that he just didn't really know a lot about. He didn't really know a lot about Medicare, which most people don't, and that's kind of one of the big reasons why we do this and we offer our services is education, helping people get the most out of their benefits. This guy, was very inspiring because he came in, we met with him, and he was paying a lot to begin with. He was paying $160 a month for a traditional Medicare supplement plan. He had good coverage, but then we realized in looking at his benefits further and looking at his income, we realized that he actually qualifies for more benefits that are offered through the state for him, through Medicaid or Title 19. They're kind of interchangeable. And so because of that, he actually qualifies for a special plan that's called a dual eligible plan, which means you're eligible for Medicare and Medicaid. And these dual eligible plans, they actually help people administer their Medicare and Medicaid benefits together. So it simplifies things. But what that did for him was that saved him that $160 per month, because when you're a dual eligible, you don't pay the premiums. Those premiums are subsidized. So that $160 completely went away. Plus, he didn't have drug coverage before, so then in addition to that, he also was able to get drug coverage right in the middle of the year, which typically you're not able to because of his qualifications as a dual eligible gave him a special election period. Okay, so we realized through helping that person, and we've had this situation before, but this was kind of an eye-opener again, kind of a reminder that not everybody really realizes what benefits are available to them. So we really want to encourage people today on the show, to really be proactive in looking at their benefits, looking at their income levels, looking at their situation, and making sure that they get the most out of their Medicare benefits as possible. And we're here to help them, so if they have questions, call us.
And you do free consultations. I know you've got these great educational seminars, including this one right here. It's 65 or new to Medicare, and that's every Wednesday at 1 p.m. So you can contact Sovereign Select. They also have neighborhood meetings, and these are at 11 and 4, May 30th, June 4th, 13th, 18th, and 27th, and then also on July 2nd. And these are more informational meetings as well. On what for neighborhood meetings?
Those are plan-specific meetings. So we do kind of two things. We educate people on the Medicare program, and then we also show them some different plans that are available.
Great. And here's how you contact Sovereign Select. Again, it's free to meet with them. They're in Brookfield. It's 262-641-4111 to contact Tom or any of his representatives. Thanks for being here, Tom.
Thank you for having me on.
I think you could saving $160 a month. Sounds nice.
Sounds fantastic.
Not so bad. That's a couple of vacations a year.
Absolutely.
I'm happy that you did that for one of our viewers. That's super cool. Thanks, Tom.